it's on Big Finish. Now, Big Finish have been working on Doctor Who audios since about 1999. And, well, the reason I got into them is because a few years ago, around 2010, I was going around Supernova, which is kind of like Comic-Con, and I saw there was this, it was like a Doctor Who themed stand, and it had it had 25 audio dramas of Doctor Who with Paul McGann as the Doctor, which I was just like, what? Like, this is before Night of the Doctor or anything like that, so he'd only ever been in the movie, as far as, as far as a TV viewer was concerned. So yeah, I must have spent about, I think, about $600 that day on like 25 audio dramas with Paul McGann. I shudder to think how much I've spent on Big Finish since then. But I don't regret any of it, because it is the best Doctor Who content you can find. There's I'll rattle off a few titles for you. There's Live 34, which is, for personally, I think is the best Doctor Who story, period. Then you have stories like Flip Flop, Doctor Who and the Pirates. You can look these up, because these are really good. The Kingmaker. Trying to think. I didn't write any of this down. I just thought I'd present it as is. Like, recently they've done some excellent stories with Derek Jacobi as the War Master. He's fantastic. All the work they've done with the Master, with Jeffrey Beavers, and recently with Eric Roberts, it's all been fantastic stuff. It's not perfect all the time, but their hit and miss ratio is very much more hit than miss. Yeah, and I think Colin Baker has certainly benefited from being in Big Finish, because he's been The Last Adventure is a good one. That was a 4-part box set that was released in, I think, 2018, something like that. And it gives him like a proper send-off. And he's still doing Big Finish audios as well, but it's just good to have that, that final stamp. Another thing I really love about Big Finish is that they give classic Doctors brand new companions. Whether they're like just companions from like the modern era, like the 2010s, like Flip Jackson for the Sixth Doctor, or Lucy Bleeding Miller for the Eighth Doctor. Just fantastic. You got Charlie Pollard, who's like the Edwardian adventurous. Erimem Ushen Teperem. Try saying that when you're drunk. She's a companion for the Fifth Doctor, a former pharaoh from like the 3rd century, I think. It's been a while, but Hex as well. Man, there is so much content from Big Finish, and I own almost all of it. So I know what I'm talking about. If you have any questions about Big Finish, or want to know where to start, or if you're leave in the comments below. Tell me the sort of stories you're looking for, which Doctors you'd like to hear from, and I can send you in the right direction. Because a lot of the earlier stories, especially, dealt with classic Who. So like stories from classic Who. They'd either be direct sequels or prequels to stories. And if you're not into the show that much, if you only like New Who, then you're probably not going to like stories like that, because you're only really getting half the story in those cases. I always found Wikipedia very helpful with stories like that. I've got another book as well, which was released around when Christopher Eccleston was on TV, and it was just almost like a textbook of classic Doctor Who. So you can read through, and it was like 2 pages per story. So you could read through it and go, oh, okay, that's pretty much what happened. Now Big Finish. So yeah, if you're looking to get into Big Finish, let me know, and I can hopefully steer you in the right direction. Get you on board if you want. Yeah, but Big Finish that's where to go for Doctor Who. This isn't sponsored, by the way. I've only got like 3 subscribers anyway, so check it out though. It's awesome. Bye.